Hi, so in today's video, I want to share with all of you my Sephora haul. The sale is over. This is a late video. I was gone on a trip, didn't get my boxes in until after I got back after the 6th. So I still wanted to share with you what I ended up getting, which is very different from what was in my wish list. I'll go ahead and put a card up what was actually on my wish list. But these some of these things I've used for a couple days. I filmed yesterday, but I had technical difficulties. So I've had a couple of days to play with some of these items. So I'll let you know my thoughts. So in a separate trip to Sephora, when I was gone on my trip, I ended up getting these two items. And this is the hand cream by Caudalie, the hand and nail cream. I've heard really good things about this, so I picked it up. My hands were pretty dry. It's a large tube, so it's not great for travel, but it's great to have around the house and if you've got a larger bag to throw in your bag. It smells delicious. It's got kind of a citrus spa sort of scent to it, and it's nice and thick going on, but it spreads and absorbs. It's not greasy. It spreads and absorbs very nicely. Feels really good. Really took care of my hands while I was gone, and since I've been home, I really like it. I've noticed that these are glue-on nails. I've noticed that when I didn't have these nails on, I would really work the lotion, the cream in around my cuticles and on my fingernails, and it's been really helpful for them. So I love this hand cream. And then I don't have the little box it came in, or I'll go ahead and link what they're called, but they're kind of a satiny sort of material, and they came in a set of 3. And sometimes the Invisibobbles will get a little bit caught in my hair, and also sometimes they're not the most attractive looking. But what they do is not crimp my hair when I take the ponytail out. It looks nice. It doesn't have that really awkward bump, but also it helps my ponytail to look thicker. I have very fine, thin hair, and so my ponytail with a regular band is really tiny, and these do that. They give a little oomph to my ponytail, make it look a little bit thicker and fuller, like I have more hair, but they're really a little bit more stylish, I think, than the regular telephone kind of cord looking Invisibobble. So these were great. And then on my big online haul, I got all the rest of it. So I'll go ahead and show you. I ended up getting one eyeshadow palette. I had 2 on my list. I chose the Viseart Liaison palette, and that's the box it comes in. It's got these gorgeous shades of purple and violet and orchid. It's a beautiful large mirror, and here are the shades. They are beautiful, and why I love this, why I convinced myself to get it, is for this row down here. These to me are very everyday wearable. You've got that hint of color, that hint of spring and summertime in there, but it's not so bam, because I don't always want to have a colorful eyelid. I'm much more of a neutral, throw it on and go kind of girl. So then these here in the middle are satiny and shimmery and very pretty. I'll show you. So you can really dress these up for evening or daytime, depending on what you like to wear. On the center of my lid is where I would wear these. I would just pop those on. They're gorgeous. And then the ones at the top here, the black right on this side, the black on this side, it's great for a liner. I've done that. And then this one is really a beautiful pop of violet right on the center of your lid. It doesn't have shimmer, but it's got a really eye-catching color. I wore this yesterday. Gorgeous. And then of course this one here's got a little bit of shimmer, and it's beautiful. It's a little deeper and it's beautiful. I'll show you. I have the amethyst palette, but the colors aren't all the same. And actually, I have to be honest with you, this texture feels a little bit smoother than my amethyst palette. I'll just show you a few of the colors so you get an idea. It's really pretty. Nicely packaged, and excellent quality. So I'm really happy I got that eyeshadow palette. Everyone raves about the Hourglass blushes, so I ended up getting one of these little mini ones. They're almost the size of an eyeshadow. They're very small. They're packaged beautifully. This one is Mood Exposure, and so it's a little bit more neutral. If you can see, it's got sort of a mauve tone to it, and I've used it. I'll put a little bit on so you can see it on me. And this brush gets in there. It's just small enough to get in there, and we'll see if this shows up. It may not. I'm not very good at putting makeup on, looking into my tiny little viewfinder. But I do like this. It's got a slight glow to it, so you get sort of a highlighted look slightly. It's very subtle, and I really like that. So the next item I picked up is by Pat McGrath Labs. Came in this really kind of cool box. I might try to find something to use this for because I love this packaging. It looks like this. It's the Lip Fetish Lip Balm. I got it in the color Love Supreme. Such a cute tube. And it isn't a lipstick, even though it looks very pigmented here. It is a sheer wash of color, which I prefer. I love lip balms. I love lip glosses. And this has the most beautiful texture. If you've never tried, I've never tried one of her lipsticks, but if you've never tried one of her lip products, I can imagine that they're all very, very nice. This lip balm is stunning. I love it. I want to get it in the cherry one to have more of a red tint to my lips. But I'm going to put it on so you can see. Right now, all I have on is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. And I'll put this on. My lips are very pale. I don't have a lot of pigment in them when I don't have anything on them. They look very, very pale. So this gives just enough color, and the texture is unbelievable. It's not sticky, super hydrating, and like my lips wouldn't stick together. It's very, it just feels so great. Very nourishing, I guess, would be the right way to put it. But I absolutely, this is my favorite thing so far that I've gotten. It is pricey, but I got the 20% off. I will probably get another one at the next sale. Absolutely love these. They don't last a super long time, but I have to say, at least the moisture doesn't. But the color actually stays on my lips for a little while. And my husband even commented that it looked like I had lined my lips. It looked like I had filled in some color when I had just put this on my bare lips. What I'm thinking of doing, in fact, I know I will, I'm going to Paris in September. I'm going to bring this. That way it'll go on easily. I won't have to have a mirror, but I will have color and moisture for my lips. I'm so excited. All right, and then another new thing that I got that I'm not so sure about is by Kogendo, and it's their Natural Lighting Powder. I have a few powders that I really, really like. I didn't need one, but I had heard about this a few times, and you know how sometimes it just sticks, it just gets under your skin and you've got to try it. So I went ahead and got the Natural Lighting Powder. Comes in this big tub, comes with a big giant puff, which I wouldn't use, I don't think. I might try it, I haven't tried it yet. What I've done is I've opened it and then just dipped a nice soft fluffy powder brush in there, tapped it off and put it, buffed it in around my skin. I tried it yesterday in my T-zone as well, but it didn't take away enough of the shine in my T-zone, and I've got normal to dry skin. So I'm not quite sure what I think about this. This may end up going back. It has a tiny bit of no shimmer, no glitter, but a blurring and sort of brightening effect to where if the light catches it, it's got a little bit of light to it. So it could be really beautiful. I might give it another day or two, but I'm thinking at this point I will probably return it because I don't think I have the correct skin type to really highlight that kind of powder. I did pick up a backup of my favorite foundation right now. It's by BareMinerals. It's their new Complexion Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick. It's got an SPF of 25, I believe. I picked it up in the color Vanilla 02. I brought this on my trip that I just took, and I used this exclusively because I was packing very light and I didn't want something else to go in my liquids bag. So if you're traveling this summer, this is fantastic. It wears really, really well on my mature, normal to dry skin. What I did is I would just paint it on like that, just swipe it on, and then take an IT Cosmetics face brush and buff it in. And I did not have my magnifying mirror, and those of you who use a magnifying mirror every day, you know when you don't have it, you can't do everything that you would normally do with your makeup because you can't see clearly enough. At least I couldn't. So I would buff it in with my brush and then just press it around what might be some troublesome areas like my nose, and it ended up looking beautiful. And this is the only foundation that I brought, and I want to bring this to Paris as well because it will be really easy. You can apply it with your fingers, you can apply it with a beauty sponge, but my favorite right now is with brush, and the fingers take a little bit longer. It's got, you know, it's a stick, so it's not going to spread super easily, but I love that foundation. So I had to get a backup of that. I got a backup of my Josie Maran Argan Daily Moisturizer SPF 47 Protect and Perfect. I have one in my bathroom. I forgot to bring in here to show you, but it's just a tinted oil-based moisturizer that's an SPF. If you've got normal to oily skin, you could probably get away with using just this as your moisturizer, but I like to layer it over a light moisturizer, and then I put foundation on. If I were going, say, camping or something, I would probably just bring this and not bring a foundation to put over it. It very, very lightly covers up unevenness, but not enough for me. I have a little bit too much going on, but I love that as an SPF. My face does not get sunspots. It does not get sunburned. It works great for me, and I really am used to the texture and really love it. Then I got 3 backups of my favorite high-end mascara, which is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. These are the minis. I love the size of the brush. I love that it's natural bristle. I love how thick it makes my lashes. It's very thickening. I don't really need a lot of length. It's a great mascara, and I really like using the miniature sizes. I can go through it and exchange in a timely manner, you know, where you don't feel like you're wasting mascara. I got another backup of my Bite Agave Lip Mask. This one is the clear, the natural color. I love this. Nothing beats it to keep my lips moisturized, and I put it on at night before I go to bed. This is what it looks like. This is a mini tube, so when you push it, not a lot comes out. It's very thick, and so when you're traveling, you don't necessarily want to have to swipe it with your finger and put it on like that. So just FYI, if you're wanting to bring something like that for your only lip product on a trip, you will have to make sure that your hands are clean before you use it. And then at night, I wanted to try the brand new Agave, what's it called? Nighttime Lip Therapy. It comes in this big tub, and I've used it once. It comes with a tiny little, can you see in the cap, the little scoop. And this, you use the tiniest amount. It's got this, doesn't have any fragrance. It's got this color to it. It's all natural. Bite lip products and Bite products are food grade. So if you ingest a tiny bit, there's nothing that's going to harm you. There's no extra chemicals or preservatives or anything. Because of that, you do need to keep using the product up. You can't let it sit for years and expect it to stay fresh. So when you get a Bite lip product, you go ahead and you keep it in your rotation and you use it up. I used it last night. Felt really nice going on. It's much thinner than the lip mask. It's got a lot more slip to it. It's not quite as sticky. I woke up this morning, my lips felt good, but I have to tell you, they did not feel as moisturized and as thickly covered and protected, if you know what I mean, as the lip mask. I still really like it. I'll let you know what I think, but I'm wondering if I'm going to just go back to my lip mask. I'm thinking I might. So this next item may end up being my very top pick of this whole haul. I've only used it for 2 days though, so I can't say for sure, but I am blown away with the results at this point. I had watched several recommendation videos and I had seen that mature women had highly recommended the brand new Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Under Eye Concealer. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It feels, comes with this doe foot, it feels very liquidy, very lightweight. I got mine in the color 3.5. I put the tiniest bit underneath my eye and tap it in, and I can powder slightly under my eye or not. I always do have to go back and tap after 30 seconds to a minute because of having older under eyes where there are wrinkles, so where most anything will travel into your wrinkles no matter what you do. But this, I'm telling you, is the most beautiful under eye concealer. It, I would say, is a medium coverage for me, but it's beautiful. I'll look in the mirror. I showed my husband. He was really impressed with it as well. So I would highly recommend trying this under eye concealer out, especially if you are over 50. Then let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I picked up by Givenchy because of Tara Babies. She's got these beautiful eyes, and she usually wears a teal or a green liner underneath her bottom lash line. And this is the one that is kind of her go-to, and it's the waterproof retractable eyeliner by Givenchy, and it's in the color Jade. And it's a twist up. And it's a great spring, summertime color. I have green eyes, and I do really like to put a green about a third of the way from the outside on my lower, underneath my lower lashes. I really like that look on myself, and so I'm excited to go ahead and give this a try. I think it's going to be a really fun sort of pop of color for me. And oh, then this I'm really excited to try. It's by Peace Out, and it is their Microneedling dot for dark spots. So you're supposed to use it 2 times a week for 2 weeks and see a difference. That's not very often at all. That's totally doable. So they come in 2 packages of 12 dots. Now they show on the picture on the back, they show it on a face. But what I want to do is I have these dots on my arms. Even though I use sunscreen, over the years when I was younger, I never did. So I've got all kinds of spots going on in my arms, and I want to try and see if this will work. So I will take a picture before and after and update you and let you know if these are worth trying. I don't really have any big ones on my face. I've got a little bit of freckling and things, but I don't have a big sunspot on my face, or a sunspot that would be noticeable enough to try it on. So I will be doing it on my arms. I'm so excited. I hope that this works. Wouldn't that be exciting to have something as simple as this? But it's got the microneedling technology. So let me read really quick, if you're not familiar with microneedling, why I'm excited about it, okay? So it uses microneedling technology. It creates micro channels, because there's tiny little needles that are in the patch that you're pressing up against your skin. I doubt that we'll feel anything at all, but it's got niacinamide, licorice extract, and tranexamic acid to lighten and brighten without causing irritation. So I would say twice a week for 2 weeks. I will be shocked if I can see a difference, but I will let you know. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I hope you subscribe. Hit that like button if you liked it, and I will see you soon.